Hello and welcome to my 2021 update on the Pinephone. This is another usability review sort of thing. I did one last year, wasn't very good. I have too many views on it, whatever. This time I'm running Manjaro Fosh. I also tried the KDE version of Manjaro, but I was having issue with the APN. So the biggest things that have changed have been nothing. No, actually the camera's changed. That's gotten better. And then the messages, the actual phone part of this, kind of. This is just my main phone. That's why it's called main. You can see the messages go back and forth fine, albeit with some delay coming in, I think. I don't know. I think I've received all the messages I sent that were text messages. MMS does not work. And the outgoing too, but there was some delay on one end. It doesn't matter, all the messages are here. And also, the difference between last time and this time is it groups. Oh, just by the way, the time is wrong. It is not 11:30 at night. I don't know. I think outgoing would show the number, and then incoming would actually use the... No, outgoing would use the contact, and incoming would not. So that's fixed. In Fosh, at least. In terms of the phone, it still works, although I actually was having issue getting it to work earlier today. I don't know. It's a beta phone. What do you expect? Things aren't going to work entirely correctly, unfortunately, but yeah, calling and texting is a little flaky. Anyway, they have the dial pad works in the call app, so if you need to enter a number or something to get transferred, like an extension, you can do that. You can also mute yourself, and that worked in my testing, and so did speakerphone, and taking it back off as well too. Firefox, the web browser, that seems to have gotten a little smoother. Just by the way, I added Falcon, that didn't come on the phone. And then megapixels, that has been improved quite a bit. And I think that's really all I dealt with there. Oh, I also used the convergence mode. I believe that's what they call it. Plugged in a mouse and a keyboard and a screen, and that's a little less laggy now, but it still tends to crash. But let me talk about the camera real quick. So let me open some photos. Okay, so now with the photos open, I took this photo outside. It's pretty much full light outside right now, so you can see the grass, pavers, and the rock. If I zoom in, the detail's all right. Yeah, you can kind of see the gravel in there, or something down there, I don't know. And then the grass is fine. It's a little washed out, looks a little faded, a little grainy, but it's more than acceptable. You can even see the little pits in the concrete there. I'll actually zoom in on the recording phone and you can see that. So that's pretty good, or at least I think it is. I'll fix that again. More than acceptable on the camera. Now the front camera, for me, it's like really blurry. That's the best shot I got, and that's of the Pine 64 page. It's backwards, I don't know why. There's also a chance that I messed up the camera at some point, so maybe that's why it's blurry, I don't know. But the rear camera is okay. And I think I've covered everything I care about, or at least everything I've tested. So the final verdict here really is, if you don't need to receive every single call, or send every single call and messages too, or if you're fine with that being kind of flaky, I guess just pretend you live out in the middle of nowhere with bad cell reception, then the phone might be fine. However, if you really can't afford to miss a call potentially for, work reasons or whatever, I wouldn't use it for that. An MP3 player is okay. If you want to use this for photography, do not. You're better off getting, I don't know, like a iPhone 4 or something. Just any really old phone, it doesn't matter. It's going to be better than this. You can at least take videos on those. And then the battery life, that's pretty good too. It's still about the same. Oh, and then one last thing, I guess, is they've added this into Fosh, where you can turn on and off all the apps. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this little update here. Hopefully it was somewhat helpful. Again, I'll try to answer any comments on the videos, but I'm not the greatest with that. So, still wouldn't recommend it entirely, but as a second phone like what I have, it might be fine.